is Mark Barlow. I'm the general sales manager for Hometown Auto and Credit. We're a two-location buy here, pay here automobile dealership. We average about 90 cars company-wide, about 40 at one store, 50 at the other store. As the general sales manager, really follow-up was my biggest concern. We get online leads, we get sales calls and telephone, we enter customers' names and numbers into our DMS. And, you know, being a sales guy's first, I know that the first few days my guys are pretty good at following up, calling, texting, whatnot. But after a week or two, I know that those leads just stay in our database and they're dead for all practical purposes. My sales guys have kind of moved on to fresher stuff. So we had a huge database. We've been in business 6 years, and it was really just a more efficient way to know that our customers are getting followed up. And when I say followed up, I'm talking 3,000 phone calls the first month, 1,500 texts the first month. The text feature in today's world is, to me, that's the kind of the secret sauce that makes it work. They just had to get a hold of our DMS people and basically give them a login name and password, and they do it from there. I do nothing other than our sales guys enter the customer's name into our DMS, the same as they've always done. And, you know, abracadabra, you know, it's Sweet Relish has got access to all those prospects. It's really been twofold good. Okay, first of all, we're getting a lot of customers that just come in. Sweet Relish, the way we've instructed them, they don't have the customer come back in and ask for a particular person. They'll just come to the dealership. And quite frankly, sales guys, that's perfect. The sales guys are good at greeting them when they get to the dealership. So how we know they're working is the amount of people that just come in. There's no salesperson set an appointment with them. They may mention a couple of the Sweet Relish, I'm going to call them call team members by name, which aren't company employees. So I got to know that was them. They also do a lot of text stuff where they'll text them a $250 off coupon. So the customers are they're proud to pull out their phone and show it's a $250 off coupon. So that, and something we didn't anticipate happening that was really big in a good way, was the sales guys kind of know now that if they put just a name and a phone number, and if you can, an email address, that's important, but no more than a name and a phone number in the computer, that a professional team's going to follow up on them for forever. I don't know how forever. So the sales guys have gotten better about, they take a quick sales call, they get a name, they get a phone number. Maybe before, if they got busy, they may fail to enter that prospect into our DMS. Now they realize the value of doing that. It's just going to drive that customer back to the dealership. Doesn't cost the salesperson a penny. So salespeople do what you pay them to do, and now they're selling more cars, so they're all in. We started with the leads that were 14 days old. So to me, if a lead's 14 days old and we've not sold them a car, then if Sweet Relish can get that lead back to the dealership, we sell them a car, we pay them per deal for them to bring a customer back to us and us deliver a vehicle. So it doesn't cost us anything. If they're not producing, they don't get paid. The pricing structure, you have nothing to lose. Okay. And if you're working at a dealership like I have for 30 years, you know that the customers are not getting followed up on the way that a company that's what these guys do. They leverage texting, which texting is the new email. So, I mean, they have state-of-the-art technology. Also, the team is coachable. Being in a buy here, pay here dealership, one of our fears were, we had a customer that just was going to require substantial down payment. Their credit, 3 repossess, whatever it is, they were pretty rough customers. So we didn't want a company that just promised every customer come back to the dealership, bring them minimum down payment, and leave in the car. So the Sweet Relish team was really coachable on things not to say to get a customer back to the dealership. Buy here, pay here. It's a different world. Any buy here, pay here dealers out there, they know that. So they're real coachable. They kind of tailor it to fit our market, our dealership, our company, our customers, and it's easy to work with. Period. The side benefit was the sales guys now put every prospect into the computer. Now, I know some GMs out there might be thinking, well, my guys do that anyway. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But now our guys do. So we're selling more cars, period. And it took 30, 60 days to really feel the wind in our sails. But, Jeff Clark owns the dealership. Me and him talk a lot. And it was no question that Sweet Relish really, I don't want to put an exact number on it right now, but it really puts some consistent wind in your sails. It just, and really that's a side benefit from talking to you. It takes some of the peaks and valleys out of being in sales. It's just more of a consistently customers are showing up to buy cars.